All right. This is Agurin, okay? This is Agurin's list of who's toxic from pro players in SoloQ. Let's have a look, because I know all these players very, very well. Let's have a look. So, people who aren't toxic. Advien, Broken Blade, Dayor, Elyoya, Finn, Yankos, Kaiser, Odoamne, Targamas, White Knight, Zanzar, Mickey X, Reckless. Okay. Yeah, I would agree with that. Reckless doesn't write much. Yankos was a bit toxic to me in 2018 when I roll swapped. When I roll swapped the jungle and I was close to rank 1, Yankos, like, I played bad in one game, and he wrote to me. He wrote, you're wasting your time roll swapping, you're just as bad at both rolls. Something like this. A long time ago. I don't have a screenshot or anything, but I remember seeing it and I was like, you motherfucker. Yeah. I was hinting the game a bit though. So Yankos, to me, I would put him down a little bit too toxic. A little bit. Nice to play with, sometimes spamping. Armwood, Trimby, Flackett, Gideus, Hillisang, Genex, Jesu, Kobe, Markoon, Nuke, Duck, Rico, Razork, Certa Streets, Wonder, Maddie. Yeah, I think they're pretty fine. Manipulates bet, Unforgiven. What does that mean? He win trades? No typers, Syncroft, Labrov, Larson, Limit, Neon, Caps. Oh, Neon is a little bit toxic every now and then. You know, he's not super toxic, but he's you know, he does a little bit of it. Can be angry. Perks, Comp, Patrick, Carsey, Nuclear in Self-Made VTO. Yeah. Yeah, a couple of them are a bit toxic. A couple of them. Sorry guys, my internet doesn't work anymore. Section, Adam. Okay. Don't talk to him, he doesn't earn millions. Upset humanoid Alfari. Yeah. That sounds about right as well. I don't know if Alfari's toxic writing. I don't know if it's because me and Alfari have a good relationship, but normally when I play SoloQ with Alfari, he doesn't really write much. He just like... But when I watch his stream, he does talk a lot about like people inting him. But Alfari doesn't really... He's a bit passive-aggressive, doesn't care. Upset, yeah. And Humanoid, yeah, sometimes. I don't know if Humanoid's that low. Wishes cancer to random SoloQ players. Promiscu. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I would change a few of these around. There is a few people who are toxic, more toxic than they're on this list. I'm not going to name names, but there's a few people who could be a lot lower down. But yeah. Don't know. Hear it, Malrang, Schlatan, Vander. Yeah, Hear it, Malrang probably don't write much. They probably just ping. I haven't played with Malrang in SoloQ for a while. Because I'm playing my top lane thing now. Yeah, some of them are a bit more toxic, you know. I won't name names. Ooh, Caps. Caps in Season 6. This guy was a toxic motherfucker in Season 6. I remember playing SoloQ with Caps. And his name was like... What was his name? Like Season 6, Season 5, his name was like Caps Reformed or something like this was his name. And he was already on Soul One Trick or Riven OTP. And he was a... I remember specifically one game. I was mid, he was top. And he was like... He was super fed. He was like 13-2 on Riven. He was 1v9ing the game from top, right? But then someone in my team started writing, saying like he died once, and the team wrote like... Or his name was Enigma Caps as well, I remember. Someone wrote like, top lane, why are you inting? Just play with team. And from that point onwards, Caps wrote nothing, and he just ran into mid and died over and over and over again. Not like running it down on purpose, dying and standing still, but he would just die, run all the way to their tier 3, pop all his cooldowns, like faking that he's trying to dive them, and die, and he lost the game alone. Because someone started writing to him. I mean, there's a few screenshots of Caps. Caps is really, really reformed. But like, if you guys... I'm not here to throw shade at Caps because it's pretty funny now. But in that era of him being toxic, 2016, like Season 6, there was a few screenshots going around of like, you know, Caps. I think he got a stern talking to by Riot. And after this point, he was never toxic again. Like, Caps wrote to some guy. He says, "You will never get anywhere in League. I will make sure of it. I will trash your team." He says... You don't want to do what you're doing. You do not want to do what you're doing or be on my hate list if you want to go anywhere in League. You have no idea how much impact I have on rosters. You can troll me all you want, but I'll make sure you never join a Challenger Series or an LCS team. Okay, that's old Caps. He's really reformed now. Caps is an absolute gem now. He really is. But that's when Caps was like 16. You know, he was really... he was a bit of a motherfucker. But yeah,